Oh boy, that was stressful. Had some issues, but it's fine now. We're fine. Oh, that's 51 already.
Oh, wow.
Despite
Oh, wow, really?
our late start, which is very unseemly. Apologies for that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Very unseemly.
Very unseemly. Let's see who is here. In case you're wondering, Michael is stroking a cat.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Here he
Hello.
is. Daniel Lacho, Culture Jammer. Ooh. How long have you all been coding? How long have you been coding?
Not long.
Not long.
No.
3 years, I reckon. 4 years.
I can't actually remember.
Yeah.
I'll need to calculate it, but I can't be bothered.
Diamond Bot. Esso's here. Javier. Yes. Ooh,
Okay.
started 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Luis. I hope the mic's on.
Yeah, I think
Seems
so.
to be.
Yeah.
Alfonso. Ooh, Alfonso is sending a tiger. And you all know what that means. Yeah. Oh, well, some of you might not know. If you're new here, put a rabbit in the chat. And if you've been before, put a tiger. Yeah. This is just for fun. We don't use this information. Maybe we should. Although I don't know what for.
Yeah.
No worries. Hello, guys. Yeah. So, share the old screen. Ooh, hello. Kate at the mall and Thrillib 87. Yeah. Ooh, lots of bunnies and tigers. Ooh, from India. A triple tiger. Oh, yeah. Quadruple. Well, I don't know how many that is. A lot of tigers.
Yeah.
Amazing. Welcome.
Well, welcome, everyone.
Bunnies and tigers.
That's right.
Great. Great to have you all here from Uganda. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, look at this one. Beat it. Ash K. Chopard. Yeah. Exciting. So, Michael, you have seen what we're doing today, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. I saw yesterday in the community meetup that you were saying there's a pomodoro clock.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For those of you who don't know us, we are Leanne and Michael from Scrimba. This is Scrimba. It's a place you can learn to code and do challenges, such as this one.
And I'm Leanne, and she's Michael.
Yes, that's right. But someone actually on the phone the other day, when I answered, asked, "Is this Michael?" I was like, "Does this sound like Michael?" I mean, you never know.
Amazon delivery guy told me today that here's your parcel, Leanne.
Yes. So here we are, and I have made a plan. Actually, I made it a while ago. I don't know when, but I went to go and write the plan today, and it was already there. So, yeah, amazing. Thank you, past Leanne. Not often I plan things far in advance. But anyway,
Cool. So what's the plan?
Here's the plan. Zoom in. Zoom in again. There's no shortcut for this.
There is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shift, command, full stop.
How intuitive. Not.
Well.
Anyway, wire up buttons.
Wow.
Add sound effect.
Oh, are there sounds?
No, we have to find them.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
Indicate what type of time slot is happening, e.g. by lighting up the corresponding button.
Interesting.
Show remaining time in browser tab.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how long I thought the stream was going to be when I wrote this. Add a pause button.
Oh, wow.
Periodically give surprises, e.g. a gold star. Woo, sound effects. Yes. Can I see the cat, please? When he comes back. Yeah, he's wandered off. He's a bit grumpy.
Yeah, he's got his own mind.
Yeah. His name's Pumpkin. Ooh,
Yeah.
Hello, Alex.
Hey.
Yeah, and more bunnies. And from PH. Ooh. Is that Philadelphia, do you think?
I
Could be.
don't know.
Let us know. Yes.
Could be anywhere.
Lots of bunnies and tigers. Okay, Michael, we got to get on with it because there's loads to do. Look at all this.
Yeah, I know. You've planned the whole 2-week sprint on this.
It's going to be one long stream. Wire up buttons. So what have we got? Buttons.
Right.
Work BTN. Short break BTN. Long break BTN.
Yeah.
What do you think of my names?
I still don't understand why you can't be bothered to spell out button. It's not a long
Is
word.
it BTN? Everyone uses BTN. Anyway,
I suppose.
event listeners, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we kind of know the drill, right? Like, grab the IDs, grab the buttons, link them all up together.
All right. Const.
Yeah.
Okay. Work BTN equals document dot element by ID.
Yeah.
And then work BTN. Give that a go. Yes, that has worked. So now I can copy this and do actually this short. No, that doesn't work as well, actually.
That's all right.
Well.
How do you do that?
BTN. I do it with holding Option tab and then selecting
another space
where I want to go.
Yeah,
exactly. So this will copy here to be long break BTN, and I'll copy all of this actually. Long break BTN. Let's give it a go. Short break BTN. Yes, that has worked.
Cool.
Oops. Long break BTN is also up and running. Yeah. I'm so used to query selector. Yeah, I don't tend to use query selector. Do you?
Well, to be honest, I don't really write vanilla JS for front end anyway. So
I think it's just as good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's better. I don't know. It doesn't matter now. Oh.
Yeah.
I use query selector for arrays and get element for IDs. Yeah. You copy and paste too. I thought you were so pro, and they just get typed automatically. Wow. I'm not sure if you can do that in Scrimba. Can you?
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
Maybe.
Yeah. Pumpkin created Imba language, and then Syndra took it. It's true. The secret's out. Query selector all. Yeah, that caught. Actually, I did use it earlier today, and that caught me out for a while. I am watching. We'll code later. Who's like me? Ooh, good. Exciting. Yes. Afro healer. Many tigers. If you do this challenge, which I suppose I better tell you where to get it, here on the Weekly Web Dev Challenge page, you can find it. If you do it and share it on Twitter with the Weekly Web Dev Challenge hashtag before Monday, and the details are in this scrim, it will appear here.
What's the deadline?
1
Monday,
p.m.
1
BST on here as well.
BST.
Yes. So you see we have lots of tomato-tastic timers.
Oh, wow, look at that one. That one is like analog clock. Wow.
Cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So we will look at those on Monday.
Yeah.
Anyway, continuing. So what are we doing? Event listeners, I guess.
Yeah. Let's do.
It's kind of annoying that we have to do 3 separate ones. But anyway, let's just carry on. Click and start timer, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
And then, I mean, they all need that, don't they?
Yeah.
Short break, BTN. Long break, BTN. Okay. Start timer is not defined. Yes. Function. Start timer. Oops.
Yeah.
Console.log. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, good news.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So in that case, so what's the plan? What's the plan? Can you show that list again? What we meant to do?
Wire at buttons.
Well, there you go. Tick.
Well, they also have to. Okay. To start timer.
All right. Okay. Okay. Well, we can do that. We can do that. To start the timer on the screen, right?
This bad boy.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Better do that then.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Const. I don't know whether to do it in here or at the top. Maybe it doesn't matter. Const time equals. I feel like this is wrong.
What are you trying to do?
I need to add the time. JavaScript time. No. Countdown timer.
Well, when you say you need to add the time, you mean you need to grab what's on the screen, the numbers on the screen. I think that's what we need to do first.
Yes.
So
time display.
So let's grab that
Grabbing
paragraph.
this. Put that in there.
Yeah.
Time display.
Yeah.
And then this. Time display.
Yeah, and close.
Why doesn't it?
Yeah. Time display. Okay, so now we can grab. Let's just grab time display and show number 5 when we click a button. Yes.
That has worked.
Yeah. So now on click or start timer.
Oh, look, Victor is saying, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Victor knows something we don't.
Don't know.
I like query select all for multiple elements because you can use array methods right after instead of converting from HTML list to an array.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
This challenge made me use set interval for the first time. Yes, we will be using that. Finally understood it. That's good.
That's good because I still don't understand it.
Maybe you will after this. Anyway.
Yeah.
Time display equals not. Oh, it already equals not.
Equals not. Yeah. Equals 5.
Start timer.
Okay.
Error, unknown error.
So I think the issue here is that it's a text.
Assignment to constant variable. Again.
Did you save that?
I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, because it's a text.
So?
And you're assigning a number to it.
Okay.
So I think you...
Oh, man.
Yeah, no. But you also need to update inner text.
No, Michael.
Yeah.
Don't.
I just said that.
Now let's see. Wait. I don't think it actually.
It might not
Save.
matter.
Yes.
Yeah, it might not matter.
This has worked. Text content.
Yeah.
You can put a tomato in the background. I like the tomato ones we've had. They are nice, but let's get it working first. Yeah. Okay. Right. What next, Michael?
Well, I don't know what's on the list.
We're still on the first one, Michael.
Oh, so make the actual countdown.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you want to do that? Do you want? I suppose it's easier if you store the time in seconds, and then you convert them on the fly. I think that would be easier.
Well, first we need to set the times, don't we? So we need these times.
Yeah. So let's start with the work timer. So that start timer. Let's just assume that it's just for work. So 25 minutes.
Const work time equals 25. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, why not? It's 25.
Yes. Sorry, I'm late. Hope it's going well. For
right.
us, yeah, not going.
Yeah, it's not going disastrously wrong just yet.
Okay, 25.
But I think
equals work time.
I think we should convert that into
save. Okay.
We should convert that into seconds. That's not gonna. I mean, okay, yeah.
That isn't going to work because it's not a number, is it? So
That's
anyway,
right.
Let's just do this.
So we should probably 25 multiplied by 60.
Why are we doing this?
You don't need by 60 anymore because that's going to give you seconds. Because
yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that's going to give you seconds, right?
That's number of seconds.
Yeah, that's right. So what we are going to
seconds.
Okay. So now to display it properly, what we are going to do is we're going to set it to, let's probably have a template literal. This is probably just easier to probably have a template literal, where what we're going to have is we're going to have the format.
Use text content dot split.
Sorry?
No. Okay.
And then what we are going to have is, so for example, if we have full seconds, so let me just quickly try this out. If we have, you remember, let's just say this is 1500, right? So now what we're going to have is, if we divide that, what's the operators in English language called? Like when you divide...
modulo.
Yeah, I think so.
The one that looks like percent.
Yeah, can you move that a little bit? Yeah. Perfect. And focus on the... Yeah. Now, can you hit the mouse on the screen so I can type?
Yeah.
Come on. I did it. Leanne?
What, Michael?
I'll just take the mouse, okay?
Yeah, you do that.
I'll just take the mouse.
Why can't I see the
What was that?
Do you know, I reckon YouTube earlier sent me this message saying that it didn't know whether I was over 18. And now I can't see. I mean, look at me. Now I can't see the chat. And I think that's why, which is a bit annoying.
I see. Interesting. Okay, so I'll just sideline this. What time in seconds? So modulo 60 will give us leftovers in seconds. So for example, if I have 1499, hang on. No, I think modulo is the leftover, isn't it? So if you modulo 60 is going to tell you how much is left after. Oh, I need to press the button. 99, click. Okay, so 59, that's going to give you a leftover. So work time in seconds, modulo 60. This is going to be our seconds. But what's the one that divides it by whole numbers and leaves it? Is it like floor or something? Yeah.
Math.floor.
Yeah, so mother floor. Whoops. I think I need to divide by 60.
Yeah.
And that's going to give us the minute. And that's going to give us the minutes. There you go. So
nice.
This is 2459.
Which would be right, because we know that 1500 is 25 minutes.
1500 is 25 minutes. This is, this shows a 0. But I want to pad it out to 2 zeros. I feel like there is a way to display. I mean, let's just leave it at that for now. But I think there is a way to make it 2 zeros. I can't remember how.
Yes.
It's like a time format thing.
She really doesn't want you to butt in, Michael. That's not for divide left. Is that what we've done? I'm not sure. Anyway,
I think so.
Let's continue on.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is a way to format it, but let's keep going. That's like a small one.
Yes. So now we need.
So just make it 25.
Times 60, because that's
60.
more readable.
Yeah, that's more readable.
25 times 60, and
Yeah.
then this will be
Oh, I think you need Leanne, you will need different timers. Do you need different functions? You do need different functions.
I don't.
Why not?
Well, because I've done it before and I didn't. I'm looking at my reference code.
Well,
This
that
is
doesn't
what
mean.
I've done.
I think you should have different functions.
No, Michael. Look, this is what I did before. Let allowed time equals num of mins times 60. Yep. Get rid of this. And then we can do,
Where's your num of mins?
well, that's what we do a conditional for.
All right. What?
Oh, no, they do have separate functions.
Leanne, come on. Let's have separate functions.
Yeah. No, Michael, look. This is basically what happens. Function
Does it?
Start
Does it?
is this. Okay.
Oh, I see. So you want to have
And then
like
I
a wrapper
do
function around it. Okay.
type of countdown equals work. Yeah. And then in here, if type of countdown equals.
Do you think that you're making this a little bit more difficult than it needs to be?
I mean, I saw your approach. So
Yeah, you just have 3 functions and that's it.
Then you do num of mins is 25. Num of mins equals 25. Okay. Yep.
You need to declare it.
I know. I'm just thinking about it. So then, oh no.
No, you need to say num of mins because in the function it's not defined.
It's.
So yeah, that num of mins that you're assigning, it's not defined anyway just yet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Error, unknown error.
Because type of countdown is also not defined.
Really?
I feel like you're making this like really more difficult than it needs to be. Like you have a function with a type that tells you what it is.
Equals this.
Okay.
Num of mins is not defined. Okay. So then maybe you're right.
Yes, because you're scoping it. Yeah. Because you're on line 20, you're
equals no. Right. Error, unknown error.
Right.
Work time in seconds is not.
Yeah.
Where is work? Work.
You just deleted that variable.
No,
Yes, you did. You called it allowed time now.
Okay, it's fine.
There is another one, work time in seconds. Yeah. There. Okay.
Back in business.
Wow, it took us a while to basically get from working code back to working code.
Yeah, well, that's deving for you.
No, it's not.
Can you use a conditional? Yeah, I reckon so. I hope so. Let's continue.
Why?
Because Michael, it's past nearly, and we got.
Yeah, that makes it longer.
No, it doesn't. Right. Else, if.
Can you explain to me what's the point of having these types?
So we can tell which one it is, right?
Yeah, but we can tell them by having different names on the functions. Oh, that was a productive conversation.
No.
Let's discuss the architecture of this application. No! That's another bracket.
I'll give you another bracket. My God.
Online.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Come down. You're getting into this like hamster and wheel mode. You know, the wheel spins quicker, and like you have to keep up.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need an else here, Leanne.
I do.
I think you have another function. Yeah. I think if I'm going with this absolutely terrible idea, it needs to be another function. So fair enough. We're going there. What? How are you? Oh, you're going to be calling start timer from inside of that
this
function.
should be short break.
Yeah. Well, it's not long break. It's 15.
Oh.
Yeah, that was right. Oh Jesus!
Okay.
This is really unraveled. In your head, it seemed so robust, and now it's like, just,
No,
it's
Michael,
okay.
we need one for both of them.
Yeah, we'll create another function. This is stuck short break function then. Jesus, this is gonna be full of bugs. I can tell.
It's fine. Make it work, and then refactor it. Okay. Woo. We're good. We're good, everybody.
Leanne,
Okay.
this now says long short break.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, start long break. I think I wanted to say.
Why is it doing that?
Because it's all calling start timer. All of them. So I think what you want. Let's just correct.
Everything's the next one you should code, and I should be the backseat.
Well, I wanted to code this one, but
okay, we can try your idea.
Yeah, okay. Can we now?
We can.
Okay. Okay. So I think what you're doing here is
Pants.
Yeah. I mean that's fair enough.
Okay, it's pants. That's fine.
I think what you're planning to do is pass an argument here, right? So what you wanted to do is start work, and then you wanted to start timer with type of countdown passed in. I really don't know why we have a separate name for a function and then type of countdown.
Well, you do what you think's best.
I think so many people are going to be so confused.
Well, if you confuse them then. Can you close the console?
Yeah.
It's really
Basically, Leanne, what you're trying to do is you have a start work function, yeah, that you're going to pass into here, that then starts a timer, passes the type of countdown, and based on the countdown, you want to determine which number of minutes needs to go where. Right? I think what we can do is if you just remove this and you say here 25, you can call it start work.
okay.
And then just simple. And then you can have start short break. Because you already have these values counted in, and the names that you have, they are your what's the point of if clauses?
What is the point of if clauses? I struggle at that. Since you can't use on buttons, so I look for another way. I don't know.
We need 2 mouse. Yeah, and then you have start long break. So, sorry, this would be 5, and this would be 20, and this would be 15. Right, so let's just move this function below, so it's a little bit more. 25, 15, 5.
So we can delete all of those starting functions that up to line 24 from line 13.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to delete these types. I don't see you're basically creating like a switch inside, which is fair enough. But why have it if you can start a little bit simpler, and then you can see what's repeating here, and then we can refactor that. But start work, start long break, and then no. this is a
We
short
need to
break.
switch those two around.
Yeah, there you go. So short break and then long break. Okay. So now work, short break, long break. Okay. We've got these being displayed. Now what we see is...
It should just be function start, and then you pass in an argument.
Yeah,
Work,
so...
long break, short break.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so
then in that's a conditional.
Yeah. Well, not even that. Like, you see allow time. So you just say... so the first one will be time. I think that's it. So let's just rename this to timer. Time. There you go. I think Bob has taught us that you can do basically an anonymous function. That's an argument. You say function here, and now you can just say 25 here.
Really?
Right. So
let's try it.
Start timer, 25, start timer, time, and then this will be our rendering logic. Okay, that worked.
This has worked. So now we just think, wow.
So now we just do this, 15, 5.
It doesn't like it. It's missing a curly bracket.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Thank you very much. And now that. So let's say that, work, short break, long break, cool.
Whoa.
So now we can remove this code as well. Okay, so now we've got the timer function with the times easily there. You see, you don't need the switches and the rest of it because they're already written there.
The rest of it, yeah. And then we do set interval.
So the next thing we need to do is we need to somehow start the timer, and every second we need to redraw the time. So yeah, how do you set an interval?
Like this.
Look good. Yeah, let's set an interval.
Keep this separate. But every 1 second.
Every 1 second, we want to redraw the time.
That's doing something.
So what we want to do is...
Yeah. Allowed time minus equals. Root minus equals.
Well...
Equals.
You need minus minus. Just to subtract 1. And then can you just console log? Yeah, allowed time. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going. And at that time, at every of these, we need to be redrawing it. So what we can do is now...
This goes in here. This.
No, because you need to... Leanne.
This.
Okay, what's going to happen when you do that? But did you see that you didn't have 25 minutes displayed at the very beginning?
So it's out by 1 second.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's launching rockets, I don't think that's...
Well, I mean, it's still...
huge, but even if it is launching rockets...
It's still... it's not kind of what you expect, right? So what I think we
So we just add +1 on line 14, I reckon. What?
That's how hacks... that's how hacks start.
Why is that hacking, Michael? That's not hacking. It's a solution, you know? Jose says, oh. I don't know if that's an impressed oh.
I know.
I don't think so somehow. Nacho says wow.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So what we can do is, we need to display it the first time, and then you're just gonna... So I'm just gonna extract this to a new function that we're just gonna call showtime.
What?
So this is like your rendering function. So you're separating what is like drawing on the screen from the logic that's operating this drawing. And you just say allowed time. But I'll just show time.
Okay.
And then I suppose you could just do this on every interval. You're just redrawing it again.
No.
So you draw it once here, and then you draw it again. 25. And then you go. Off we went. So now if I want to start a short break, it starts with 5. Ooh. And what?
It has not stopped the other timer.
It has not stopped the other. Oh yeah, of course it hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped the other timer. Yeah. So presumably, on start of the timer, what we want to do is we want to. I'll just indent this a little bit. So presumably on start of the timer, we want to. What was that? Clear interval or something?
Oh yeah, I think it's
Clear interval. Set interval. So you need to store it in a variable and then. Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Clear timeout.
Clear timeout.
I reckon so. That rings a bell.
Clear interval versus clear timeout. Let's have a look.
Oh, just move allowed time below the time display in a text.
Clear timeout and clear interval are interchangeable.
Decrement the allowed time after rendering to avoid redundant rendering HTML.
What are you reading?
This.
Decrement the allowed time after rendering to avoid redundant rendering HTML. Ooh, that's actually a good tip. Why not? I mean, let's have a look. So what you're saying is remove this and move this down here. So then you would start with 25. Yes, except that's a good point. Except when you click this button, because the set interval runs only after a second, nothing happens for the first second. You see? So that would make the code a little bit more concise. But for example, if I make the timer interval for 5 seconds, then I click the button for 5, and now it only shows. So it's a good thing to hide it, but I want the timer to start immediately. Only after a second it would decrement it. So I would keep it that, but it's a good shout.
So we gotta clear it.
Yeah, well, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say let timeout. Just gonna keep it there, and then over here will be timeout equals set interval, right? And then over here timeout. Oh no, I think it's like clear interval.
That sounds legit. You won the debate.
Did I? Cool. 24. Okay, so we've got something there, and then that. Okay, so it doesn't re-render stuff.
The thing is, though, would that stop when it gets to 0? I don't reckon it would.
Well, no, it wouldn't, because allowed time, as soon as it goes, so start interval, we basically have it in minutes here. But yeah, I agree that basically what we want to do is, let's just keep it in seconds, right? So that's a long break, sorry, short break, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I think, yeah, there we go. We're off to the minus. So the minus I think while we need to do this,
If it's less than 0, then we do.
then we,
Stop.
yeah.
If it is 0, then we stop. We do clear interval. I reckon.
I think, well, right now, let's just write something simple. If allow time equals 0, then we just show time 0, right? And clear interval.
I think it's banged in the other room.
Yeah, I think
I think it's Pumpini.
Yeah, Pumpkin jumped somewhere. Clearly. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
And
I
else.
Find out in a minute.
And else. Let's do that. And there we go. You're hungry today, aren't you?
No, it's the stress.
Is it? Right. Whoa. 0? Oh no.
Michael.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. There we go. So we stopped. We stopped, but we still went.
Change.
What? Why?
We tried triple equals.
No, because when. So it takes one more time. By the looks of it. I think we need to do that. We need to clear interval and then show the time. So 4, 3, 2, 1.
Left off. It has stopped.
Awesome.
Wait,
Okay, there we go.
wait.
Awesome.
But does that not mean that the first time you're calling clear interval, you have a timeout that's undefined?
Yeah, but calling clear interval undefined doesn't do any harm. Like, it doesn't do anything.
Condition should be equal to 1.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to say it should be 1, but I would feel that whoever reads that code would be like, why is it 1? So they have to work around whatever is the problem. But the problem is that the interval is cleared while the tick has gone another one. So you need to clear it right there. So you clear the interval and then you show the time, kind of what we did, and that solves the problem. So now it's actually 0, and it's a little bit easier to read as well.
Pumpkin is not the only non-mathematician.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not a mathematician. No, I'm an engineer, which are basically crap mathematicians.
Nicely done. Right. Anyway, while button start timer. Okay,
cool.
Right. I would now like to show this one. Remaining time in browser tab.
Oh yeah.
JavaScript change browser tab.
Yeah, there's like
text. No, I don't want a JS fiddle.
Yeah,
showing custom text on the taskbar.
You go document.title.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, yeah.
It should be fairly straightforward, but I don't. Well, you see, my problem is I don't know if you can do it from inside of a Scrim. Like, it's very easy to do in JavaScript, but is it?
Yeah.
I mean, just write it. Document.title equals hello inside of a function.
What? Just like right here? Yeah.
No, just somewhere. But first,
Why don't you just do it on line 21?
Well, let's just make it work. Document dot That's right. And then we'll see if it works or not.
Okay.
Hello. No, it doesn't look like it.
Shall we download it then? We can download it, can't we?
Well, download the script.
Yeah.
And then run it locally.
Very easy to do. Download as zip. And I now have it in here.
Right.
And this, if you've ever wondered, corresponds to the URL. Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually didn't know that.
True story.
Wow.
Oops. Timer. Okay.
Right.
So I will now open this in VS Code.
Oh, you can just drag and drop a folder onto VS Code and it works.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that.
And then you get this. And then we need in index.js. We have to delete, HTML.
Yeah.
We need to delete this. Because that's something that makes it work on Scrimba, but it won't work.
Yeah.
Luckily.
You can say that.
Start. Okay. Work.
Okay, so the tab has changed.
Oh yeah, so it has. Wait. Okay then. So now back. Oh, what's the shortcut to split them like half and half? Or is there not one?
Do you have Spectacle installed on your Mac?
No.
No, then there is no shortcut.
Well, that's a bit
Yeah, that's a bit pants.
tosh. Anyway, so now we will go. We're doing index.js.
Yeah. Do you want to zoom in a little bit for? Yeah.
And
Okay, let's just arrange your.
what are we arranging, Michael? We're not arranging anything. Literally, all we're doing is this.
Yeah, but you can't see the tab now. You should just move. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Show time, set timer, show
Yeah, so now we just need to show it in.
line. This one.
No, because you see.
Oh, no. The one where show time, allowed time.
Well, show time is basically the function that works with showing the time. Sorry, that sounded very weird. So you can just display it here, right? So both of them are going to be showing your time.
Okay.
So what you can then do is you just go let time equals your string. So this will be like how you show that time. And then this will be your time. And this will be your time. And there you go. But I think that's literally it. I don't think we need to do anything else.
But it would be nice if we have on page load. Well, we can just do that in the HTML. Actually, you should do it in the HTML. Oops.
Yeah, I suppose we can.
Title.
But what do you want to show in the title?
Well, just, something like pomodoro timer.
Yeah. There you go.
Tomato.
There you go. Yeah, sure.
Okay, then. So that has done that.
And there you go. Yeah, and now it shows in your browser tab as well.
Wow. Amazing. Tick that off the list. Okay, back to the Scrim.
Yeah, so as you can see, like, it's really, just add document.title and that's it.
Apparently, I've infected someone.
Woo.
Really?
Wow.
Good idea, Dave. Yeah. If type timer is not equal to undefined, clear interval timer.
Yeah. I do wonder. Well, I mean, let's just Google. Let's just go clear timeout. Oops, undefined. What kind of? Oh, clear timer with null or undefined throws an exception. Oh, I see. So does that mean that? Does that mean that we basically throw an exception in the code?
Max iteration count reached.
I wonder that.
What does that mean?
But fair enough. I mean, yeah, probably that does make sense to if. Yeah, why not? Well, let's add that then. Why not? I didn't think that there's anything wrong with it, but
But there is.
But there is. There you
or
go.
try catch.
undefined, then clear timeout. Yeah, cool. I'll also remove this hello because that's that basically we've shown that you can do it. I mean, actually, we could just go. We can just do it. It won't show in the scrim, but we can still have it because we've checked it works. Right.
Why don't you just copy it?
That's true, but I've already written it.
Okay. What's the idea for designing? Probably nothing in the next 6 minutes. Yeah. But we'll look at some other designs on Monday in the live stream. Yeah.
Cool.
You can if else the timer in seconds if it's less than 10. Ooh, you put another 0, says Michael.
Cool.
This.
So you can if else the timer in seconds. If it's less than 10, you put another 0.
Yeah. So this second part here, I guess if it's, isn't it? If it's more than 9.
Yeah, I suppose like what is that? Is that the next thing we're going to be doing? Because let's just tick what's on your list. So true remaining. Okay, we've done that. So I suppose the next thing we can do is like to display the times appropriately.
Yeah.
So like pad them out.
Let's make a ticket.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that if you say you put another 0, the trick is where? Because, so for example, let's say
Add this.
if we have seconds, then you need to pad 0 on the left of the number.
This is the formula I used before.
So you say time display, you show 0, but if it's divisible by 60, otherwise you show 00. Yeah, okay, so
Seems to work. Pretty sure I copied it from Stack Overflow.
Okay, let's just show. Okay, so wow, let's just split this. Actually, no, let's not split this. So we have this. What did you? So you say allowed time divisible by 60, and then you have a ternary. So if it is divisible by 60, show this. If not, show that. Oh, okay, so it does need to be with these brackets. So the trick you will see here is that it's good, but it only solves one problem.
Right.
So here you say if allowed time is divisible by 60, show it.
Yeah.
If not, show 00. So for example, we have 15 seconds left or 25 seconds left or whatever. Let's show with 15. So you have 14, 13, 12, 10, 9. Then you need to pad a 0 in front of a 9. But you only pad the 0 on 00. There you go. So really, we need to do it the other way around.
Oh, look at that. You can use seconds less than 10.
Yeah, and then you pad it. Yeah, and then you pad it with a 0.
This sort of path is saying something similar, I think.
So I used this less than 0, then set min minus seconds equals 60. Okay, yeah, I think this will be a little bit easier, which is why
you're going to do it, hopefully.
Yeah, which is why I wanted to introduce the seconds variable. And obviously we kind of need a minutes variable as well. So you've got let minutes, let seconds. So minutes, and then we were grabbing this to seconds, and then we just draw this. Okay, so let's just separate that.
Capital Roman. 0 plus seconds, slice minus 2. Oh, crumbs.
Where are you reading?
The bottom
The
one.
bottom one. Yeah. 0 plus seconds, slice minus 2. So you are slicing from the back. You're slicing from the back of the string. You say 0 plus. I was thinking more along the way. Let me just try to formulate it a little bit. So if
there's a problem, right? So every time it's less than 0. I'm not sure if that one's finished yet. Whoa.
What's that? Minutes. Yeah, that 0 seconds.
10.
Yeah, so I am. I don't want to do with.
I mean, we could just Google display minutes and seconds with proper zeros.
I mean, to be fair, you can probably find on Stack Overflow how to pad. There's probably a function that you can grab that is like padding the numbers correctly on the timer.
I did seconds less than 10. No.
And
seconds to string.
Seconds less than 10 equals 0 plus seconds to string. Otherwise, seconds. Yes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Just give it a go then.
That was basically what I was looking for. Yeah, wow. But you have seconds less than 10. Oh, I see. So basically, allow time modulus 60 less than 10.
0 in a string.
I want to just, this gets a little bit cumbersome. So modulus 60. Anyway, allow. So when this allow time, so let me just call this display seconds. And because I want to create I want to split it a little bit. Display minutes.
Like Leanne says, that's amazing. We'll try to do that next time.
And then you have, so let seconds. There we go. So if those seconds is less than 10.
Power hour has started. Happy power hour.
I want to display seconds. Otherwise, oh yeah, that's right. So to string. There you go. Otherwise, display so pad it out. There you go. Pad it. Yeah. So we've padded that out. Otherwise, show seconds. Is that right? Yeah.
That's
fine.
Good.
So 15, 14, 10.
Wow.
Now the trick is, does it work with when it stops? Does it stop?
Yes.
It does. Awesome. Okay, so now we've got now we yeah.
Yay.
So we've got seconds and seconds. So what we can do is also
need to do it for the minutes, basically.
yeah, that's right. So So I'll just call this function pad. And you give it a number, and what it does, it returns you that string. So if that number is less than 10, it pads it, and otherwise it just returns you that number.
Mm-hmm. Now we have to put that in show time.
Yeah, and basically we can say pad allowed time modulo 60, and we can say that pad that. Right, so if we do, there we go. Okay, now we've padded that. Now because I was like, you see, I was introducing the intermediate variables and see what, so now we could just clean this code up a little bit again and say this is actually minutes. And this is actually seconds. Okay, cool. And now we have padded it all out.
This disappeared, did you say? And that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think what we want to do is probably like try to display something like on the start. So maybe we can just say time display like.
Yeah.
Just.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. But then we're basically for debug we're showing seconds. Yeah, because it's just easier. But obviously when I save it will show some time, some default time. Okay, so now we've got those pads. Awesome. Yeah, cool. Nice, neat function. That's exactly what I was looking for. Awesome.
Well done. Let's show.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And yeah, and we've done the same for minutes with just abstracting this into a variable, so we don't have to worry about it.
So.
Yeah, I think that part is done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it off the list.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're updating the time. Cool. Yeah.
So just to have to make a ticket for the work we've already done.
Right, as usual.
Add numbers. Done. Woo. Just to wrap up, can you go through what is happening?
Oh wow, it's already an hour. Play, yeah.
Yeah.
That was really quick. Cool, yeah. So yeah, let's go from the top. We're basically just that we don't need that anymore. Type of countdown. So now when you look back at it, what do you prefer? Having the type or not having the type?
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, that's as good as it gets. That's good. Awesome. So yeah, we just grab the buttons from the DOM, and we also grab the time display. So we basically just grab these this element and these three buttons into JavaScript, and then we create a timeout, which will be used for setting interval and clearing interval. But in the meantime, we've grabbed the DOM elements, we've added event listeners to the buttons, we created a timer function to which we pass the time, but now because we are wrapping up, so let's just basically make this a little bit more productionized, I suppose. We gave it minutes, so now this 25, yeah, 5, 15, awesome, yeah, cool. So now we say we start a timer. If this is the first ever run of a timeout, then we obviously don't do anything. But if we have already previously set some timeouts, we basically clear them out so they don't run together.
Mm.
And then we just say allowed time is a time. Do you remember why we did that? I suppose we could just pass it straight in here, right? And just clean this up a little bit, right? Oh, that's why. Because you don't want to. Then you start shadowing the variables and it starts mutating the same variable. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Anyway, so let's do that. So we have saved the time that we can modify, and then we've passed it onto here. The show time, which is our rendering function, which is basically just displays on the stuff. And this will be our logic for basically redrawing the time on the screen every second. So we basically display it once, the first run, and then we display 0 if the time is up. And if not, we just decrement by 1 and display the time again. And the way we display the time is separately. So we display minutes and we display seconds. And then we just add that time into document, well, into the tab over here. But because in Scrimba you can't write it, but we already shown in the VS Code that it works. And then we obviously just display it on the screen over here.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then the pad function is thanks to Lacho for a quick little one-liner. It basically just pads out the zeros when the numbers are too low, when they're below 10. So yeah,
That
awesome.
is amazing.
Yeah,
And
pretty good.
don't forget that you too can solve this challenge. Yeah, here it is.
Yes.
Right
Nice.
here. I hope many of you make amazing timers. Yes, that would be great. And then on Monday, I will be looking at them in this one, upcoming live stream.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Ooh, I actually know one like almost professional Pomodoro timer. Yeah, I think it's called like Llama Time or something.
Sounds very professional.
Yeah, I think it's some I can't remember. Llama Time, Pomodoro. Oh, Llama Life. Llama Life. It's like it's legit thing. It's like, you know, when people say like, oh, maybe like Pomodoro, it's like like a hobby project or something. No, this is like a legit business someone has. Like, it's an actual product. Look at it. It's got a timer with ±5 seconds. You can add like little tasks, you know, and it's like an egg timer.
Cute.
It's really good. It's really good. And yeah, there you go. It's like $4 a month or $30 a year. Like, it's amazing. Yeah. So there you go. If you think like, oh yeah, you know, building a Pomodoro clock, who cares about it? But there you go. Someone's.
It's a legit business.
Yeah, it's a legit
If you
thing.
really need to do number to string, up to you.
Yeah, I actually
Really
use
like.
it. It's pretty good. I like it.
You pay for a Pomodoro timer.
Well, I bought it
Very
before.
Morgan's.
I bought it before it was like it's a one-time payment. And I'm like, yeah, definitely, it's well worth it.
Yeah. So that is that. Let us know what you reckon of this in the comments. If you thought it was good, if you thought it was terrible, what you would like us to do next. Yes. Oh, Michael says it was amazing. So I will take that and run with it. And
I'm glad you like.
you may be interested to know that I have my own YouTube channel. Yes, Code with Leanne. You can find out things like coding an accessible icon, or a rounded gradient, or generating random colors. Yeah, so come along if that kind of thing interests you. Protocode loves it. The llama timer.
Llama Life.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I like it too.
That's it, I guess, for today. Yeah. Any closing thoughts, Michael?
Well, today wasn't as chaotic as it normally is.
No.
Yeah,
I guess not.
It was very focused.
That's a bit worrying.
Someone might say boring.
Yeah, let us know if we were boring. And we'll do some tequilas before the next one, if so.
Oh, yeah.
Or cheering.
I mean, we should do both. I never say no to tequila, but you're not friends with it.
No. If you don't use number string, I'll end up adding number as an integer. That sounds bad. So I'm going to ignore it.
You can, I mean, yeah, yes, that's true. You can quickly fix it. But you know what? You can submit a PR for that.
Yeah. Well, thanks ever so much for coming. Looking forward to seeing your submission. We'll be back next week, won't we?
Oh, yes. Was it Wednesday VS Code tips?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Michael's joining me on the Wednesday stream with his VS Code tips, and we'll be back on Friday coding one of the other weekly web dev challenges. I don't know which one yet, though. There are many to choose. Oops, no, come on. Many to choose from. So.
Oh, yeah, because we haven't done a few.
Decide near the time. It wasn't boring, That's good.
Oh, you're not sharing your screen now.
I don't need to share my screen. Oh, okay. Here they are. Many
Yeah.
to choose from.
Many to choose from. Weekly logo challenges.
Yes.
We'll choose
Happy
something.
weekend, says Jose.
Yes.
With that, I will say goodbye.